Attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Welcome to Grown Men Talking Incorporated, where you'll get the real life situation and nothing but the raw, real talk. So I'm going to tell you before we get started, we're going to go ahead and do our announcement. We got a special guest in the building that's going to help us with the topic as we send in our prayers and our loves out to Mr. Britton. From October 5th to October 26th, we will be taking in for interviews for ones that want to break their silence with domestic violence. So if you are interested, please contact myself, Spicy Gray, or Dwight Robinson, and we can get you scheduled in. We have now just 2 slots available. 2 are already taken. So you want to hurry up and get it in. But also as a secret to this as well, that we're going to expose for one of the ones that's going to be doing their breaking of silence, they will be in the raffle for the gift basket. Also, tune in tomorrow. I'm sorry, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's show will be canceled due to other reasons. We will return next week with the Spoken Heart Discussion Hour, the visitation fee, where the father has to give the mother money just to see his child. Now we're going to go ahead and hand it over to our host, Mr. D-Man Dwight.
Hey. Thank you, Spicy. Thank you, kindly. And hey, everybody, I'm your host, Dwight Robinson. Welcome to Grown Men Talking. Before I bring in everybody else, we're going to talk about, while some men, I guess, choose their homies over their women for whatever reason. When I mean that, I guess as spending time, or it's more easy for them to talk to the boys than the women or what have you. And some women want to know, why do they do that? So I guess we're going to try to figure that out together. So let me go ahead and welcome in my boy, Mr. Matt Jones. Come on in the house, Matt.
Yeah. You know what it is. What's happening with it, broski? Let's go.
Yeah. Nothing much, man. Nothing much. We about to
Again,
get
happy
this.
belated birthday to you, bro. And we're going to keep
Well,
on
hey,
going with your birthday through this show.
hey, much love, much love. It's a blessing to be here to see another year. For that. Thank you. Hey, China, how you doing? Glad you're here to watch the show. We had some people coming in. I don't know if they're in there right now. Do we have Miss Keisha in the house? If she's there, looking for Keisha. Keisha ain't made it in yet. There she go. Hey, Keisha. Oh, okay, that's a pom
Kiki,
pom. Look
do
at
you love me? Are you ready?
hey, Keisha, what's up with the pom poms? What's up with that? You
Team
gonna
girl.
say what?
This is team girl.
Team girl?
Team woman, baby. Team woman.
Well, this is a man show though. That's all right. You go ahead and raise those
But you
pom
gon'
poms.
you gonna understand that later.
Oh, well, damn. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and have a little discussion now. Mac, I'm gonna go with you first.
Also, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Also, we want to welcome in as special guest, Mr. Karan Kelly.
Oh, okay. We got another guest. Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Say your name.
Okay. Well,
Okay, we got a young perspective up here tonight. What's up, broski?
Nothing much, brother. I'm just enjoying another day on the earth.
okay. Well,
I think he on mute, or either I can't hear him or he on mute.
You just can't hear him.
He actually replied.
okay.
Say it again.
Hello?
Okay, we can hear
And
you.
what's your name?
There you go. There you go.
Name's Kyron Kelly. Nice to meet you all.
Kyron. All right, Kyron,
Nice
welcome.
to meet you, Kyron. Man, much love. Thank you for coming to the show this evening, bro.
Now, we're gonna start with Mr. Mac Jones. What do you think? What is it when men basically choose their homeboys over their girls? What you think it might be?
See, first of all, see this. That's what I'm not going to allow you to do.
Mm-hmm.
Any guy, y'all heard me right in the audience. Any guy that chooses his homies over his girl, that is not man quality. Men don't do that.
Uh-oh.
We grown men. We are not choosing no homies over the hoes or no homies over the guys. That's not what we do. I'm
And you
sorry to
asked
be
why
the
I
one to
had the pom
inform
pom.
you. Yes, indeed. We do not choose no men over the women. That's not what we do. The grown men do not function that way because there is no man that is going to escalate or elevate himself higher or lower than the women he chooses to surround himself by. So therefore, I am not going to choose to surround myself with men because I cannot elevate high by being surrounded by all men. I need some good
Right.
women in my life to elevate me.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Mac. I'm gonna ask Mr. Kyron. He's a young man. Do you have any friends, or do y'all, as your generation, do y'all usually pick y'all boys over your woman?
In my personal opinion, it's more of a situational ordeal. If you're having a female companion and your female companion is the one that you hold dear, you hold merit for, I don't see you actually choosing your best friend over your significant other.
Okay. Well said. I'm gonna go with Keisha. Now, Keisha, you're not a man or anything like that. You're a woman. Did you have any relationships where your ex-boyfriend or ex-husband might have chose, to hang out with his male friends and spend more time with them than you?
No, I haven't. But if the female would give the man that time instead of wanting to be up under him all the time, then he may not have to choose. Or if you make the home his palace, his peace, he may not want to choose them over you. But if you raising hell
Kiki.
and always got something to say, that man will. And no matter how significant you are to him, if you're not making him come home to a peaceful place, or it's always something, he will choose his friends because then he can chill with them because all you're going to be doing is hell raising. So I've never had it happen because I know how to make a peaceful home.
Mm-hmm.
But that's usually why a man will choose that route. So
Now,
it's not uncommon.
I'm glad. See, I'm glad that you had me here because you're right. Now, there's different reasons why guys do what they do, and and I agree with Mr. Jones and Kyra, but I definitely agree with you because I'm gonna tell you from my experience when I was with an ex, she made my life. How can I say this?
A living
I
hell.
could I couldn't watch
A
TV because
living
she was
hell.
well, not quite. Well, some of it, she was always in my lap, or she always wanted to do the nasty, or she always, she wanted to do all these certain things, and I went on with it. But when my brother, my cousin come by, hey, yo, me and stuff, let's go bowling, let's go shoot pool. She had a problem with that, and she felt like I was choosing my brother, my cousin, and friends over her. I said, "How is that? Because I'm here with you all the time. I get up in the morning, there you are. I come home, we here at the house, here with you all day, and I can't have a day to myself to go hang out uh, with my family, my friends, or what have you, just to do men stuff." And I didn't have a problem when you went out doing your things with your girls or nothing like that, but it was an issue when I did it, and I agree with Keisha. If you make a man home awful and it's not peaceful, hell yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with my homies because there I ain't
Yep.
gotta hear a bunch of nagging. I ain't gotta hear about a bunch of lippity lip. We sitting there playing spades, dominoes. It's like I'm in heaven. Yeah. It's like I'm in heaven and I ain't got nobody all in my ear and yapping about this, yapping about that. So that's why I said there's a difference. Now, of course, if I'm in love with my woman and everything, and my boys call and say, "Hey, yo, we gonna go out and roll out tonight." If me and my woman getting along, I'm gonna say, "Hey, yo, I'm staying here with my woman." There's an old New Edition song called "You Gotta Count Me Out." Y'all remember that? But except for Kyron, he too young. But everybody else in here know that New Edition song. You gotta count me out. Come and stay here with my woman. And they was upset because he didn't want to roll with them, and he decided to stay with his woman. Yeah, if your woman gives you all that peace and love, hell yeah, you're gonna stay home. But if she's the
Yep.
type that getting in your nerves, hell yeah, I'm going out with the homies. You got that tape, Mr. Jones. You know how to play it pretty soon. So
Okay, I'm so glad you called my name. I'm so glad you called my name. Cause I'm
Yeah,
gonna sprinkle a little bit of seasoning salt
just
on this
sprinkle, just
chicken.
sprinkle some on there.
it
Yeah,
better it
sprinkle.
better
Listen,
be
listen
good.
here. Just, just like I said, we are talking about guys and not men that choose their guys over their girl. We are
Mm-hmm.
also not talking about little girls that choose to nag and bitch and complain their men
Oh, snap.
over
Oh,
women
oh.
that understand that, hey,
Mm-hmm.
I be with my man all the time, nigga. Get out my face. Go hang with your homies. Go do something. Because just like you want to
Mm-hmm.
go hang, she want to go see you go hang. Just
Mm-hmm.
like you want to be home, she want to
Mm.
see you at home. But there
Mm.
is no such thing as a woman, not a woman, excuse me, let me say it again. There's
Say
no
it again.
such thing as a woman that
Mm.
is going to stunt your growth when you need a day, an
Two days.
hour, a
Yeah.
little time, a
Well.
way to
Mm.
recollect your thoughts and come back and be the perfect man for her that she needs you to be. Because she needs her space too.
Mm.
She
Yeah.
needs that space.
You can have
So
it.
don't think that stop playing with me. Stop playing.
You can have it, goddamn. I hear you.
Well, I would like to say something, please.
Go ahead, Miss Keisha. Go ahead.
Well, the fact that you can have grown women that can sometime revert from time to time to this apparently young female that you're talking about. It depends on their level of maturity because you can be a
Mm-hmm.
woman, you get up, you go to work, you get the kids fed, take care of your man in the bed. All of those things make you a woman,
Yeah.
but it depends on your level of brain function that's going on in your head, your level of rationale. If you cannot rationale the small things that he needs to get away from you, he needs to go and hang with his boys, just like you need to go and be with your girls. Separation is a
All
good thing
right.
as long as you come back. But see, now we got to talk to the young people because apparently us old people know this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now we need to school the young people so that they don't make the mistakes that a lot of old single women. That's why they single. Old single
Well, say
women.
it again. I
Old
said
single
All
women.
right,
Because see, they messed up
all
when they
right,
were
all
young
right.
girls.
about to have church
All right,
tonight.
all
So then
right, all right. I think she just
let's
tagged me
teach them.
back in.
Let's teach them.
I think she just tagged me back in, everybody. So again, when she said it depends on your level of maturity, when I speak of grown women
Well,
versus listen, your age don't make you a grown woman.
mm,
Just like your age don't make you a grown man.
mm,
So we are talking about those that have achieved that level of maturity. That's
yeah,
the people that I'm talking about. So if I have to explain this, let me break it down for the younger crowd that's in here sitting with us. Let me sit back.
break it
Hold on.
down.
I'm gonna take a sip and I'm gonna tell you
Go,
about it. Hold on.
go ahead, man. Take a sip. There we go.
Okay,
Sip it up.
I took a sip. Let me tell you about it. If we're talking about that level of maturity, then what we are talking about is the people that understand that sometimes your
Mm-hmm.
girl needs to go out and shop by herself. You
All
don't
right.
need to be nowhere around her. We are talking about your man sometimes want to just be outside and explore the explorer by his goddamn self.
Right.
And he got his backpack and his map and he's just out there. It ain't got nothing to do with being away from you because he's tired of you. It has nothing to do
Woo.
with being away from you because he don't want you in his life. But what it
Mm-hmm.
has to do with he just needs to go out and explore.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
That's right.
why you got seasons and seasons of men that go hunting,
Yeah.
they go fishing,
Well.
they go hiking, they go canoeing, just like
Mm-hmm.
women that go shopping. Y'all go
Mm-hmm.
on y'all girls trips. Y'all go
Uh-oh.
on y'all sipping paints. Listen, we
What?
know y'all just like us, but y'all don't want to put it out there like that because what you want to do is argue the fact that just because I did what I did,
Well.
now it's a problem and that means I don't care about you. No, that don't mean that. It just means that I need what you need. You want to sip and paint? I want to go and shoot at a buffalo. Let me go shoot at my buffalo by myself and you go sip
Let's
and
shoot
paint
it,
by
man.
yourself. And
Hey.
it's cool.
Yeah.
I
Let's do it.
May I
digress.
chime in?
Go
Not
ahead,
my two
Terrence.
cents in. I understand your standpoint on that, but today's in modern day age, there's a lot of trust issues going on with the young society. One time they say they're going fishing, but they're really going to Motel 6.
Wait a
See,
minute.
that's what I'm talking about. Teach these young people. He on it.
Well,
Okay,
well.
okay, so we teaching the young people now, right? That's y'all
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
musty ass line. That's y'all musty ass line about what you doing.
See, you finna get in timeout.
Oh my
Okay,
Sit on
you
back.
said teach them. You
I
said
didn't
teach
say.
them. Now I gotta sit back.
Yeah, you
Now
got
I gotta
until you
sit
can
back
talk
because
correctly.
you listen,
Until you
listen.
can talk
If you
correctly.
gotta
You ain't
tell,
gotta be
listen.
calling nobody no
Hold on,
musty.
hold on, hold on, hold
Woo!
on. Listen to what I'm saying. You didn't even let me get it out before you want to put me in timeout.
Well, you better fix it.
If you gotta, if Oh my God. See, that's what I'm
Listen,
talking
take a
about,
sip,
Kiki.
man.
This way in your
Everybody
inbox.
take a
That's why
sip.
that message in your inbox
Go
is
ahead.
in your inbox. Let's
Take a sip.
continue. Okay. This is what I'm saying. If you gotta lie about what you gonna say to your woman, if that's your woman, you might as well not say nothing and just do it. Because it's
Mm-hmm.
the same trouble. It's the same trouble. You might as
Well.
well not lie about it. At least she can't call you a liar. You might as
But
well
see, that's
just
where
go and
women
do
come
it.
in with the problem. That's where we, because
Yeah.
I've been a young woman, and that's where you come in with the problem. Because if whether you gonna lie and tell me the truth, or whether you just gonna lie and go do it, either way, you
Woo.
still wrong. So
Wait a minute.
there
Who
go the
lied and
trust
went and
issues.
did it? Who lied and went and did it? Who lied? I said don't
You
lie.
just said you just said if they gonna if they got a lot of their woman, just don't say nothing, just go do it. So whether you
No,
just go do it or whether you
listen.
lie, it's the same
That
thing.
does listen. That is not a lie. If you just go do it, because if she asks you any questions about what you did, tell
Then
the
you
truth.
gotta lie.
Don't oh my God! See, there here we go.
See,
That's you, Keisha. You trying to paint us in a lying picture where I just said don't lie. Don't tell your
I'm
woman a
making a
lie.
point to
Tell your
what
woman the
Kyron
truth.
said. He
you
said
both
the young people have
Mm-hmm.
trust issues. So
Mm-hmm.
that's
Because
what we
they
need to
lying to
fix.
each other. Because they're
Right. So how we
liars.
gonna
Y'all
fix
both
that?
have compelling points here.
Tell the truth. How you fix
But
your
the
trust issues is
How
tell
you
the
fix it,
truth.
Kyron?
ultimatum
Let
here
Kyron talk. Kyron, how you fix it?
Okay, let them talk. Let them talk. I'm a mute.
to not put yourself in that situation in the first place.
Well, let me
You
ask
put
Kyron
yourself
this.
in that
How many young?
situation.
Okay, so as you being a younger person, how many people do you say in your age bracket is not going to put themselves in that situation?
It's
2 and
a
Thank you,
2.
very
Mr.
small
Jones.
margin.
Okay, we'll be back, everybody. We going to a 2-2, and this show is finna get live as soon as we get back. We'll holler.
Ladies, have you ever felt like your man always want to be around his friends, or like he want to hang out with his friends more than he want to hang out with you, or maybe he value and respect them more than you? Well, I'm about to explain to y'all why, and I'm about to give y'all some reasons behind it. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, so one, he could feel like his friends understand him better than you understand him. When you're friends with somebody, you're usually friends with them because of shared interests. Compared to when you're in a relationship with somebody, you really don't gotta like all the same things, you know? Y'all just like each other and y'all feel like y'all good for each other, but y'all really don't have to like all the same things. So when it comes to him being with his friends, they're usually friends because they bonding over the same things. You know, maybe they're all athletes, or they all enjoy anime, or they all like playing the game. So it's easier for them to, you know, bond and communicate and talk about things because they're gonna have the same likes, interests, and more of the same viewpoints on stuff. The next reason is those friends have probably been in his life a lot longer than you've been in his life. I can't speak for all guys, but all of my close friends, they've been in my life 9+ years. So, you know, we've been through it together. We accomplished things together. We seen each other at our lows. We seen each other at our highs. So, like, it's a different type of bond. You know, we're just mad close ones like my brother. And you have to think, does it really make sense that you, who's only been in your man's life maybe a couple months or a couple years, maybe a year, compared to people who've been in his life almost a decade, who've seen him through multiple points in his life and multiple times in his life? To really think about that one. And this the simplest reason. It could just be because his friends cause him less stress than you cause him. If you like to argue with your man a lot, get under his skin, you know, maybe push his buttons, act petty with him, always got a problem with something or be having an attitude, you probably pushing him away and making him want to be with his friends more than he want to be with you. Because when he with his friends, he not gonna have to worry about none of that. He not gonna have to worry about arguing or hearing nagging or some type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just gonna have less stress to deal with when he hanging out with them. And that's one of the main ones, for real, for real.
All right, all right, all right. Getting kind of hot up in here, but we're enjoying it. If you're enjoying the show, please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, we want to give all appreciated and thanks over there to both pages of Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch, and also Instagram. Thank y'all for tuning in. Now over to Dwight.
Hey. Yes. Hey.
Pick
That
me.
video
Pick
said a
me.
lot of stuff. I want to go to Kyle real quick and ask him a question because some of the things in the video now, I'm not sure, I'm not all about Kyron's dating life. Wait a minute, Kyron's, he's still there? I see a little swig there. I think
Yes,
there you go.
we're
Pick
having
me.
minor
Yeah,
Okay,
he come. He
there
come.
he is. Kyron, you there? Okay, I need to ask you a question.
Yes, sir. We was just
Do
having
you
minor
have
hiccups on
any
our minds.
friends? Y'all know how young men are when it comes to playing video games. Now, I know you have friends that play a lot, and they probably in some relationships. Do these friends that be on the video games that have those earpiece on, because that's the same way of being with your homies, and they on here playing games? Do you know any of your friends that chooses to play the game and ignore their relationships?
It's more like the boundaries that they set at the very beginning of the relationship. If the significant other knows that he likes to play video games to take the pent up stress that he had from a well made day's work, then she will
Mm-hmm.
understand to give him that space. But they will
Okay.
also set another boundary to say enough games, more bonding.
Okay, very good point. Because I know a lot of young men play. I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger, because we had Nintendo, and and I'll be with my boys, and we play video games a lot. That's our time of just like you said, be at work, and it's our way of just releasing things. And I had to admit, sometimes I might have chose that, over my
I'm
girl. I had to
finna go ahead.
apologize to her for it because I was a gamer. I was a gamer, so. I had to apologize. I was spending more time with my boys playing the video games and everything. But like I say, I'm an old man. I'm many moons older, so I'm more mature like. But this is a way to find out. And I'm liking what we're doing here. That's where we can find out why men do the things they do. Now, Keisha, I'm gonna start with you first. I get to Mr. Jones because y'all were both making great points and everything before the commercial. So. Go ahead and add some season to that. What you saw in the video there, how you thought about that video we just saw with the young man speaking.
I think he's a young man, so he's speaking on like currently what's going on with his age group. And I mean, the truth is, you've probably been friends with most of your homeboys. I mean, middle school, high school, so y'all grew up together. So it's probably not so much that they're choosing the woman over the friend.
Right.
It sounds like his gist is if you are causing issues, if you are, stressing him out, if you can't connect with him. Sometimes we got to connect with our person just so we can make sure we keep that connection. Because otherwise it's going to be like a space between y'all. Like there's things that he's going to connect with them because they're men, y'all talk about men stuff. But then at the same time, if I know that my man like playing games, then I'm gonna sit down. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna sit down and at least try to interact with him because that's how I'm going to connect with him. If I know that's his thing, if he likes to play guitar, if he likes to paint, we gotta find that common ground to connect with them. We can. Oh, well, he likes to do that. That's his thing. Connect with your man, and then you won't have to worry about him going out all the time. Sometimes it's great because he needs his space, you need yours, but connect with your man.
You right. All right. Mr. Matt, what I keep saying, I agree with you. You're a DJ. You like to play music. You be tearing it up on the DJ thing. Man, that's some thunder. You in your time, if you being DJ, have you ever had an issue, with a woman, being mad because you're doing your DJ thing? You might be talking to your boys.
No, sir. First off, you're not gonna switch the question up on me. Hold on. You're not finna switch the question up on me, but ask them the good stuff. That's not what's finna happen. That's number one. No, sir. You're not finna switch the question. We going back to what you was just talking about, and let's get that point on. So let's talk about this. So whatever you just asked me, let's kick that out the window. Let's go with point number one. His lips was too shiny for a man like me to listen to. That's number one. That's the first thing I said. His lips was more shiny than my daughter's. Let's continue. As I was saying, did I interrupt you? No. So hold on. Did I interrupt you? No, ma'am. So let me get my piece in here. First of all, I'm a man, so let me get my man's point across. His lips was too shiny for me to listen to. That's number one.
Okay, go ahead.
Number two, there's nothing wrong with a young man playing video games.
Okay.
Nothing.
Right.
But you must have that equal balance in your household when a woman is involved. You got to know when to do what you're doing when you're doing it. If you play video games, you got to schedule your video games and everything you do around your woman.
That's true.
You have to understand it's not just a you thing no more. It's a we thing now. So if you're dealing with a woman and you know you're a gamer, then you got to reschedule your gaming or let that woman go.
Right.
Let her have somebody that's going.
I'm gonna say this now, Matt. We know you. I don't know if you're a gamer or not. That's why I said DJ.
Not at all.
Well, hold up now, because that's the same way. If you in your music and the woman might, but you all in your damn music. Spend some time with me. It's just something different. Okay.
So let me tell you something, Dan. So let me tell you, I get where you going before you even complete the sentence. So let me ask you, there is no way that I could deal with a woman that don't love music. It's not going to happen. If my woman don't love music, she got to go.
Wait a
Do
minute,
you
man.
know
Hold up,
why?
hold up, man. Hold up, hold
Do
up,
you,
man.
hold on. Let me answer the
So
question.
you
Let me
said the
answer it
woman
for
don't
you.
like. Wait a minute. Hold the French toast up. Now, but I'm asking
Okay,
that
hold the French toast. Let's go.
if the woman don't like music, what you saying is you don't want to be with her. That's what you're saying.
No. That's not what I said.
Okay.
Don't listen. Don't insert a pen where a needle needs to be.
What you
I
say then?
said, ma'am. He asked me a question, not you, Kiki.
Let's
Let's
get
Come
to
keep
on,
on
it.
Mac,
going.
Let's get
Mac,
to it,
Mac,
Mackie. Come
Mac,
on. Spit
I
it
Mac.
out.
said, listen, Kiki. Okay, if a woman doesn't enjoy music, she gotta go. This is
Mm-hmm.
why. Because if a man don't enjoy a woman that knit, that crochet, that do hair, that do nails, that goddamn it just jump rope in the middle of the goddamn. Why are you with her? Why are you wasting her time if you don't love her like that? Why are you with this woman if you know goddamn well she jump rope in the middle of the living room, but you don't like jumping rope in the middle of the living room?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Well,
You're wasting
I'll
her
put it like
time.
this. Let's put it like this. I've been in the martial arts for over 25 freaking years, and if a woman don't have, now I dated some women. They don't have to be in the arts because they don't have to. If they don't like martial arts, that's on their ass. I don't care. I care less about that. They can, because there's gonna be a lot of things that a woman do that
So,
I'm not
so,
gonna
so,
like.
bro, let me ask you something. Listen to what you saying, and listen to what you saying, and let me ask you this question. I
Uh-huh.
didn't say she had to be into martial arts. If she don't love what you do, what are y'all doing together?
Well, the point is, she don't have to love what I do. That's not
Exactly.
the
That's what
point.
the
Everything got
young
the butt
man
is
that you
bullshit.
said
Hold
you
up,
You
hold
know
up.
that, right?
She don't have to love what I do, cause it might be some things that I don't love what she do.
Okay,
Whatever the
okay.
thing is, wait a
Well,
minute,
then,
listen. It had to be common
then
ground.
y'all wasting
Not
time.
always like you're
Y'all
not
are
gonna
It's
always
not
wasting
like.
time.
necessarily wa-
You're
it's
not
not
gonna always.
necessarily
That's
wasting
not
time.
wasting time. That's
It's
not
more
wasting
like
time.
y'all are loving the
Mm-hmm.
concept of each other. Sorry to
I
Well,
interrupt.
would love to, hold on. Okay, so let the grown folks be quiet. I would love to hear this young man's perspective.
yeah.
Can he
Go ahead.
talk?
What was that, Con?
Can we let this young man talk? I'd love to hear what he's had to say.
Oh dang, all eyes on me.
Go
Uh,
ahead.
it's not necessarily you disliking her hobbies or her vice versa. It's more like you are loving the concept of each other.
Mm-hmm.
You love the company of your significant other.
Right. That part. Go ahead. Keep talking.
So knowing that
Did
you
you heard what he said? Did you heard
Yeah.
what he
Let him finish.
said?
Hold up, Mac. Let him finish. Now what?
uh knowing that much, you you kind of fill the void of your dislikes with
Mm-hmm.
liking her or liking him.
Okay. Now, I kind of like the way you put that because, look, everybody thinks different when it comes to relationships or whatever. And the relationship I've been with, I'm gonna be straight up honest. I'm not gonna love everything a person does. Or if we're gonna have some things that we love that each other do and we don't, but I don't think that's what's gonna mess up a relationship because
Okay,
I don't love
maybe I
black
said
people.
that wrong. Maybe I said it wrong. So can I get it said right?
Go ahead.
Okay, if my woman, listen, if my woman loves to crochet, I
Mm-hmm.
love crocheting for her. I'm not gonna
Mhm.
deal with somebody that I don't love what they do for themselves. Are you
Incorrect.
serious by saying what you saying, bro? If she do that for herself, I love that for her because that's what her time does for her to say, hey, she's a crocheter, she's a
Mm-hmm.
knitter, she's a
Right.
braider, she's a nail doer, she's a
Mm-hmm.
clothing maker. So I love what she does for herself because what she does for herself in turn keeps her happy. So why would
Mm-hmm.
I love anything less for a woman than the things that she's a doctor, she's a lawyer, she's a
Mm-hmm.
dentist, and that's what she loves to do. Why wouldn't I love that for her? Come on, bro.
All
What are
right,
you
you can yeah,
saying?
you can love what you can love and appreciate what she do. Now Keisha, on that point,
Yes.
Mr. Mack
And
said,
that's all I'm saying.
Do you agree with Mr. Mack say?
Um, it's kind of coming out. He's trying to say something, but he's not able to get out what he's trying to say.
Yeah, I'm just not
So,
understanding. But
but
go ahead.
but one thing that I did want to challenge him on, he said that the young man that was speaking, which I think spoke some good knowledge. See, we
He
can
did.
learn from our young people. because we older, so now we got to hear it on their platform. We got to hear what they saying. That young man, his lips could be shiny, he could have a bottle in his mouth, but if he's spitting the right knowledge, stuff that's
Too
going to help
shiny for me.
his generation, well, you don't have to accept it, but it's good stuff. Because
I agree.
information at any age can help you. I will learn from a 3rd grader. I'll learn from a 5th grader. Because they're getting new knowledge.
Wait, man.
What? I'm just saying they're getting new knowledge. So when we go to our parents and we have stuff that we trying to teach them, our lips are shiny to them. But they're going to listen to us because we have better knowledge, or we have more insight on some things.
Mm-hmm.
So what that young man said was the truth. It was all the truth of why women do what they do. And why men
Where did he tell the truth? Where did he tell the truth at? Where? Please point the truth out. Please, I'm waiting for it.
When he said that some men will choose to be with their friends because of the stress. Some men will choose to be with their friends because the woman may not connect with them on whatever it is. You don't have to connect with your significant person on everything, but that's okay. But at least try to find something that you can connect with. I may not like games. I don't like football, but on Sunday, if my man wanted to be sitting there playing football, and I know that that's his, I'm gonna be there going touchdown. Wait, did he get a touchdown? Because that's what he likes.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm going to get my quality time.
Please let me know when you through. Oh my God. Please let me know.
You just hold on. Please. Hold on. What I want you to do is formulate your thoughts. Get your thoughts together first. So I'm going
got them
to
together because we all.
Not your turn. So when my man is sitting there on that couch, and I'm bringing him hot wings and Coke with some ice in it.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to bond with him. I don't like football, but I'm going to do that because that's what he like. Okay, now later on, he may come in there and watch some Lifetime with me. Men don't like that mushy stuff.
I don't like Lifetime, but I will sit there and watch it. I ain't gonna lie.
Because that's what the woman likes.
Okay.
And can I say something? I'm in the background, but can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Now, Dwight has sat down and watched Lifetime with me. I'm not no big sports fan, but I sat there and watched sports with him, and that's what we did, and we got along like that.
And why you putting me out like that for? Thank you, man.
It has to happen.
What the hell? Girl, you talking about many moons ago? But that's my point. I ain't gotta love everything she do, but I will. If she want to watch Lifetime or whatever it is that she want to watch.
Okay. So since everybody butting in, let me butt the hell in. Since everybody butting in, and I'm gonna move out the camera for this. No, I listen long enough because y'all is tripping. Y'all all is tripping. Listen. Please listen to what I'm saying and please hear what I'm saying. Y'all are talking about the differences between man, woman. Moses Christ. Y'all are talking about the difference between man, woman, boy, and girl. So if I'm telling you that I don't like Lifetime, but if my girl want to watch Lifetime, I'll sit down and watch Lifetime with my girl because that's what she likes. That's what a man does.
I just said that.
If my girl tells me she don't like football, hold fast. I just listened to y'all. Y'all cut me off 9,000 times and I shut up. So now let me in. So if you telling me that my girl is telling me she don't like football, but she will sit there. Okay, Moses Christ, 2 and 2. I'm through. Boy,
take a sip. Back in 2 and 2.
No, he need to quit taking a sip.
I understand you, DJ Mac. And I'm gonna finish off what you about to say. I'm gonna chime in and put my little spice in.
Well, hang on, we're gonna be back in 2 and 2.
2 and 2, Kyron.
Why do you think dudes want to hang out with they homeboys versus their ladies?
I don't know. You tell me because I'm confused.
Because we would rather hang out with somebody who we know that we can be pure with our, like whoever we are. Because a lot of times you might not, but a lot of women they're not your friend, right? Like not every relationship is a friendship relationship. with that being said, I can go hang out with my homeboys and I can talk about how, you know what I'm saying, Lizzo is fine as hell.
Stop the cap.
Nah, but if that's something that I want to talk about, or I can talk about, you know what I'm saying, cars or sports, whatever the case is, because these are my homeboys, and I know that I can be as open and free about anything I want to talk about and not really feel judged, right? And I also feel like it's not compromising the role that I have in the relationship that I'm building.
Reminder, October is coming up. These months are going by real fast, and we are seeking for anyone that want to break their silence and domestic abuse. Please contact me or Dwight, and we'll get you scheduled in and get a pre-interview so that we can get you on the show. But also remember, the ones that come on and speak to break their silence, names will be entered into the raffle for a gift basket. So make sure that y'all get it in. The spaces are filling up. We only got 2 out of 4 left, so make sure you get it in. Also, remember, tomorrow's show is canceled. We will be back next Saturday with visitation fee when he has to pay just to see his son or his daughter. Now, over to you, Dwight.
Get that. I ain't paying for nothing like that. But anyway, welcome back, y'all, as we talk about why some dudes.
Can I please finish my point?
Okay, yeah, hang on. But we're talking about some dudes while they hang out with their homeboys. Matt, go ahead before the commercial. Go ahead and finish your point.
Listen. As I was saying, when a man chooses to do something with his woman that he really don't do, that's what makes him a man. Just like when a woman chooses to do, like y'all said, football. She's choosing to watch football with her man, even though she knows she can't stand football. She don't understand it. She don't know the rules. She don't know why they tackling each other. She don't know nothing. But she want to do it with you because she want that time with you. That's what make your woman your woman.
Yeah.
And just like this dude just said, well, we would rather choose our homeboys over our girls because I'm comfortable in conversation. Why would you pick a woman that you're not comfortable with talking to? Why would you want to be in a relationship with a woman that you're not comfortable with saying, hey, baby, I'm musty. Let me go get in the shower. Baby, my feet stink. I need you to clip my toenails though so I can go and wash them the proper way. Why would you not want to be in a relationship with a woman that you could be truthful with? What type of woman are you dealing with? Right. It didn't start that way because guess what? You was looking at booty, you was looking at titties, you was looking at things of that nature instead of looking into that woman's soul, instead of looking into that woman's spirit.
Start out good, but then something happens, and then that's when all the other things can come up. So it can actually start good, but then
it can go both ways. But listen, all I'm asking, Keisha, is why are you getting into a relationship with a woman that got big titties, a big ass, or a pretty face instead of a woman that got a beautiful soul and is compatible with you, so that you can feel comfortable with talking to that woman?
Maybe the lady that had all that, maybe the lady that had all that had a beautiful soul. People go through changes. Anything could have happened in that relationship. So he didn't necessarily have to get with the girl.
Okay, then get out of it. Get out of it. Why are you gonna stick around and curse yourself by sticked around with a woman that ain't compatible with you? Or a man that ain't compatible with you?
Some people try to make it work. You can't run off on the first sign of trouble.
Man, I ain't making nothing work with nobody that ain't compatible with me. I'm getting away from you if you don't work for me.
I want to hear from the young man. He's been trying to get in. Go ahead, Con. What you got to say?
It's all about trusting the process. That's how I really saw most of the relationships that I've seen, of course, and of what I've partaked in.
Right.
If you're willing to go for vast beauty, and the ones that are hard to crack, you would want to take that process and try to reach her in ways that are non-sexual.
Well, I'm okay like this, and I agree with Mac. Mac, what he said about the football, and kind
I don't agree with Mac with those dirty toes that he's speaking about.
No, I don't agree with that either.
And I'm sorry, I am not clipping nobody's dirty toes, so he can go on with that part.
Wait.
You ain't got to agree with it, but it's the facts. Listen. Hold on. I'm gonna let you go, bro. But listen, it's gonna come a time in your life when you can't wash yourself, and you need a woman that's gonna be in your corner, that's gonna be there for you, and say, "Baby, you can't wash yourself. I got you."
Yeah,
well, that there is different.
Come on now, what are we talking about?
Because we going to the pedicure place.
Well, wait a minute.
How's that different?
Hold up, Spicy. I want to get back to you. What do you mean? Okay, so Spicy, if he cuts your toenails, you're not gonna cut his. That's what you're saying?
Nope.
Look, or he can clip my toes because I'm like this before I even do anything with him.
Okay, they just told the truth. They just told the truth right there. There it is.
May I chime in real quick on that?
Wait a minute. My thing is that before you do anything of touching, I need for you to go take a shower. You know, he said, "Well, clip my toes, my dirty toes before I go get in the shower." I'm not touching your toes. That's just it. You go clean up first, and then I'll clip your toes. I'll rub your feet.
Well, Spicy, I have seen...
Oh, she just said take a bath. That's all.
Wait a minute, though. I seen a woman. I'm gonna put it like this.
Why is there conditions on clipping my toenails? Why is there conditions on clipping my toenails? Why? Why is there conditions?
You know what?
Hygienical reasons.
You ain't got to worry about those conditions because you know what? I ain't gonna be sucking your dirty toes in the first place. So move along.
I didn't ask you to suck my toes. What are you talking about?
Wait a minute. What the hell?
You done went left field.
Look.
Now he said cutting. You
all the way left field. I didn't say suck no dirty toes. What are you talking about?
You said cut my dirty toes and then get in the shower. Why can't he just go get in the shower?
Hold on. What if your toes Spicy? What if your toes is dirty and you tired and you need your toenails clipped because they hurting your feet and your shoes, but you like, listen, just cut these. They hurt me to death. Please cut them. So am I saying, hey, I don't give a damn how tired you is. Get your ass up and get in the shower before I cut your toes.
Well, that's what she said.
Seriously?
That's the part you missed.
But that's just her stipulation.
To that level, I'm going to clean myself first.
But what the Spice? No,
Moses Christ, why do you gotta clean yourself first, Spicy? If I love you, I don't care if you dirty or clean.
Stink
I
ain't got nothing to do with love. Stink ain't got nothing to do with love.
Absolutely not.
I mean,
absolutely not. It don't got nothing to do with it.
Go bathe your butt.
You're gonna have to take a shower.
Y'all is tripping. Y'all is tripping. I'm not playing with y'all. You see, y'all just want to argue with me up here on purpose.
Look,
I understand DJ Mac though. I know where he's going.
I understand DJ Mac. Go ahead, Karen. I still got Spicy. Got me on this. Go ahead, Karen.
I understand what DJ Mac's going with it, but the way I see it, it's more like there's a TV show I used to watch, and they always were adamant about the law of equivalent exchange. If you want to rub her feet, she got to rub your feet. Mm-hmm. If she want to drive you home from work, you gonna have to do the same thing. You know, if she want to watch football with you, you gonna have to watch Grey's Anatomy with her.
It's give and give.
Exactly. That's what it is.
But wait a minute.
And that's the only point. That's the only point that I'm having. So if your feet is dirty and your toenails need to be clipped, I'm not gonna be talking about you need to clip your dirty toenails before I clean them or clip them. No,
Spicy, let's go
put
get
your
some
feet
gloves.
up here. I got you.
Like the little ladies at the salon
I got
do.
you.
Spicy. Now look. You mean to tell me you couldn't just go in the kitchen or get somewhere and get a tub, a little small thing, and wash your man's feet and then dry them off and then just cut his toenails right there?
My thing is, if I'm in love with you, no, I don't have a problem with that. But I'm just saying, if the way he's putting it, it's like, okay, I need you to cut my dirty toes and then I go get in the shower. Like, no.
Wait a minute. What you mean the way that I'm putting it? Wait. See, you put your own spice on this, Spice. You put your own spice on this. Listen, if my feet is hold on, okay, then let me take what I put on there off of there since y'all said that's what I did.
He's gonna retract
if my feet is dirty. Oh my goodness. If my feet is dirty and my woman loves me, then it doesn't matter. If her feet is dirty and she love me like I love her, then it doesn't matter. You take care of the person that loves you like you would expect them to take care of you. That's all that I'm saying. So where
Well,
You
y'all
should have
getting all
said
this
that before you
extra,
took
I
that
don't know
sip.
what from. You know what? I'm gonna keep sipping. Well, bon voyage.
That's
I'm
the
out of here.
problem. Because you saying a whole lot of stuff tonight.
wait a minute.
It's
Wait
the
a minute.
same
I
thing
know.
like
I love
respect.
you,
I would
DJ
have
It's not
said
Mac.
it
the same
last
for
night, but it's nothing new. I'm not saying nothing new. What's
Can
new
you
about
tell
me
me
that
why
hold
you
on.
on
First of
volume
all,
500?
Kiki, what's about me that I'm saying new that you didn't know yesterday? What am I saying new?
Nothing, but I just want you to go down to like 8.
Nothing. Exactly. I'm done.
Turn it
Wait a
down.
minute. Wait a minute. Now, we all kind of a little bit off the subject. Now, I want to ask Spicy this question. She got me curious. Now, Spicy, if you was married and your man boo-boo on himself in the bed,
Oh
I
my
mean, just not,
God.
I mean, just
He's
throw
sick.
up. Wait a minute, hold up now. This is why, you know, if the man had diarrhea and messed that bed up, were you going to clean him up? Or you going to change those sheets and clean that man up?
Yes, you
Oh
will.
my goodness.
No,
Oh
wait
my
a minute,
goodness.
Keisha. I want to hear this. What was that, Spicy?
Hello, no one is available to take
Oh,
your
my
call.
God.
Oh, spicy.
Oh,
Spicy. Say
oh,
it ain't so.
oh.
Now, to be all jokes aside, because I do like messing with my cats, I do. But all jokes aside, I am the type of person, if I'm in love with you, there's no limit. I will do. If you're sick, I'm gonna take care of you. I mean, now when with the level that Dwight's talking, I don't have a
I mean,
strong. I do not have a strong stomach, bruh. I leave that
Spicy.
medical field to y'all. I don't know.
No,
I
come on,
probably
man.
would
So
do it with
spicy. Who
gloves
you gonna
on.
call to clean him up?
I'm gonna
Her
call
girl,
Keisha.
her girls.
Teresa?
So
Denise?
wait a minute.
Huh?
Denise.
Lord
There you
have mercy.
go.
Lord,
Clean up nobody else's man.
Kiki,
look.
quick Kiki, question. If Spicy was my girl, you coming to wipe the doo-doo off me?
No, I'm gonna encourage spicy.
I digress. Never mind. You ain't even got to answer. I
Oh my
digress. Never
God!
mind.
Wait a
But
minute.
see, that would be different. Now, let's say
Oh
if I'm
Lord.
because I've cleaned a lot of different people that I don't know as like that
Oh.
because that's what I do. I'm in the medical field, so I've cleaned a lot of grown butts, little butts,
Woo.
baby butts. I've cleaned a lot of butts. So if honestly, if Spicy would not and she called me to come and help you, I'm not gonna lie, I would come and help you.
Now see, Spicy. Now listen. Now right there, what Keisha just said. Now you gotta get your girl to come over there and clean up your man. That means she gonna see his ass. She gonna see that wood. Not saying nothing
You know what
wrong.
that means? That
Yeah.
means Spicy don't need to be my girl. That means Kiki need to be my girl.
Okay.
And
I was gonna
cause
go
she
there.
ain't got to
I was
come to
gonna.
Spicy house. Kiki can just wipe the booty from her house. That's what that
Boy, you
means.
better I'm gonna put you on a depends.
Man, you just
You not
supposed
I'm
to
not
pass the
finna be
ball to
cleaning you
another
like
player.
toddler.
Oh,
I'm just saying, right? Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to me. That's what I'm saying about picking the proper woman for you.
oh my
Again, if
God.
your girl ain't gonna clean the boo boo off of you, then why is that your girl? Why
Good
is she
question.
your girl if you got a boo boo
Hey,
and you got boo
hey.
boo in your depends and she got to call Kiki? Why ain't you with Kiki? Why are you with her? That's all
Now,
I'm saying. Think about it.
Because Kiki
hey,
just a friend.
wait,
Kiki
wait.
looking at it from a
Why do I
nurse
feel like he's
Uh-uh,
perspective.
trying to
Kiki.
pawn?
No,
I feel
you
like he's
put
trying to
your listen
pawn me
here.
off.
Kiki, your name is Kiki, not B.S. Markey. That's what I'm saying. You are not just a
Hey,
friend in this. I'm asking if men, listen to what I'm saying, grown men in the building. If you got a choice to pick in between the woman that's gonna wipe the boo-boo off of you or the woman that's gonna call a woman to wipe the boo-boo off of you, which
look,
woman do you need in your life? The
now,
one that's
now,
gonna wipe it or the one that's gotta call somebody?
Well,
Mac,
at least she called for help.
but wait a minute. I agree with Mac on this because that's just like my
I don't
woman.
want nobody that got to call
Wait a
for
minute.
help.
That's
Cause
just
help
like
might
if
not
my
come.
woman. That's like if my woman boo boo on herself, and I'm like, ooh, I'm not gonna clean. Let me call my boys to come do it. Yo, y'all come and wipe my woman up. I can't be mad if down the line they start cheating, doing stuff because he saw her goods and rubbing down on her and clean her up. That's my job. See, I need to get in there and clean her up. I'm not gonna let no other man come in there wipe her down.
What is wrong with you, bro? Why are you sitting here talking about you gonna call another dude to clean the boo-boo off your girl? What is wrong with you?
No, I said I would.
If my girl needs the boo-boo cleaned off her, I'm cleaning it. What's wrong with y'all? Where did y'all get this idea from?
Everybody don't have a strong stomach for that, and they shouldn't be faulted for that as well.
Listen here, if you ain't got a strong stomach, you ain't for me. That's all I'm saying.
But see, when I said that I was calling for my friend, it wasn't just the fact that she's a friend. It's a mere fact that she works in the medical field and her stomach is stronger than mine in order to do that for you. Meaning I was seeking help.
One more time. I want the boo-boo cleaner that live with me. I don't want...
Now, if you want to just pawn, yes, I muted him because I'm gonna get out what I gotta say. But if you just want to pawn a sister off, I mean, then why am I with you? Because my thing is, I'm trying to get you help, medical help. She's in a medical field. This ain't just anybody.
Okay, now Spice, you couldn't put a mask on.
I said,
unmute me, please unmute me.
You unmuted.
He's going.
He muted himself.
Get me up out of here. If you got boo-boo on your ass, I'm cleaning it. But if I got boo-boo on me, you gotta call somebody? Stop it.
She got a weak stomach. That may not be every. Why do you think those old
if
women?
If she got a weak stomach, she ain't for me, and that's all I said. All I said is the woman with the weak stomach ain't for me. I need a nurse.
I'm not in the medical field. I'm not in the medical field because my stomach ain't.
Ain't nothing wrong with. Listen, I didn't listen. That's the point that I'm making. I'm not saying that there's something wrong with Spicy because she got a weak stomach and can't clean the boo-boo off. That's where y'all get it all mixed up. I'm saying the woman with the weak stomach ain't for me. Because why do I gotta wait for somebody to get here to clean the boo-boo off me? No, I need the boo-boo clean right now. I want it off now. Why I gotta wait?
Everything don't happen when you want it to happen. You're gonna have to wait for help, just like you wait.
Or you should have got
up and went to the bathroom. That's why I choose the woman that I want to clean the boo-boo off now. Okay, I don't choose the woman that got the weak stomach. That's all I'm saying.
Or get somebody. If you ain't gonna get somebody medical,
see, I just choose a nurse. If I choose a nurse, she say, "Baby, I clean boo-boo."
Don't like music, so he's gonna be very single.
Yeah, that's what I said. You're gonna choose a person to be by yourself.
Wait a minute. Let me ask Carmen. If you
yeah. Okay, up yours too. Go ahead, Kyron.
Now, Carmen, if you had a woman, she boo-boo on herself, would you help clean her up?
Of course.
Okay.
That's my woman.
All right.
Okay, but
now you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, but Karen, what is your profession?
Material handling.
And health.
Yeah, and a little bit in the health field, yes.
Okay, thank you.
And the material ain't boo-boo.
Your stomach is strong, right? Okay, I'm gonna say this. For the men that pass out in the delivery room, that's why they got the doctors right there. Because of the fact that if you was
never passed out in the delivery room.
I did, Mac. I passed out. But I was there. I passed out, but I was there.
I ain't mad at you. I'm just saying, there's different strokes for different folks. What I'm saying is everybody needs to pair up with who's good for them. If you know, bro, you gonna pass out in the delivery room, then that means that you can't clean boo-boo. That's okay. Pair up with somebody that clean boo-boo. It's all I'm saying.
So what? The mother of the baby was supposed to kick him to the curb? Because he passed out.
If that's what she wanted to do, if she had that right. She got that right to do that if that's what she wanted to do. Now I gotta shut up because I'm telling the truth. Now I'm telling the truth. Now I gotta shut up. Okay,
ain't nobody kicking the father their child out because he passed out. I passed out while giving birth myself.
So the father that passed out in labor delivery room, I need to just leave him alone and go with the doctor that actually delivered the baby, right?
Again, one more time. I didn't say that that's what she should do. I said she has that right to do it if that's what she wanted to do. I didn't say she should do it. Y'all not listening to me because y'all think that I'm over here sipping and tipsy. I'm not. All I'm saying to you is, if you're with a man, right? Okay, listen. Let's take this all the way off this.
Okay,
if you're with a man and you walking down, if you're with a man and you're walking down the street with a man, and your man said, and you walking with a man walk past y'all, he's like, damn, that bitch got a big old ass. If he be like, if he's not going to defend you in that, then you have every right to leave that man if that's what you wanted to do. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it is mandatory to leave that man because he passed out in the delivery room. I'm saying you have that right to do it if that's what he did.
Okay, see, at
And
first you
that's
said
all I'm saying.
first you said they have that right, but my thing is first before you say they have the right, you said okay, if she cannot change the boo boo off of me, then I'm going to leave. She don't need to be with me. I need to be with a friend that she
Because
invited
I
in.
got that right. I'm leaving
And
your ass
with
because I
those
got that
rights,
right.
you
If
will
you
be
can't change
single.
boo boo, I'm
With
gone.
those
Well,
rights,
you
you will
you
be
really not
single.
gonna be
I'm
able
going
to
to
leave because you can't
leave
even go to the
you if
bathroom.
you don't change boo boo.
Well,
Listen here.
DJ Mac, you
I
really
will
not gonna
roll
be
my
able to
motherfucking
leave. You
electronic
can't even
wheelchair
walk.
away from you.
Yeah,
I promise
I'll
you I
be
will.
able to leave that
Well,
situation.
I
And
promise you.
then if
Listen,
You gonna
I
roll up
promise
care,
you,
out of there?
I'm going to
oh
charge
no,
my
you don't do that.
wheelchair, and once I charge that motherfucker,
He they
I'm
gonna
gonna roll
charge
up
his
out of there.
wheelchair.
That's
And
all
then
I'm
I'm gonna
telling
throw
you.
some depends at you and say, take your diapers.
okay, in saying that, we're gonna go through 2 and 2, and we're gonna go to a
And
short
please and
commercial
thank
break.
you, because I need
And
them to the
hopefully,
woman.
I
When
need
my
for
woman
DJ
say,
Mac to
when
get
my
him some
woman
damn
say,
water
baby,
so he
where
can
your
dry his
diapers
damn
at? They right
diapers.
here.
And in what world is it simpish behavior to say you want to hang out with the woman in which you want to spend the rest of your life with? You telling me you would rather hang out with these boys, your nigga, than your girl? The one that's gonna have your children? The one that got your back? The one that's supposed to be your best friend? This is the woman you go to sleep thinking about and you wake up thinking about and you making me seem soft because I want to hang with her? You done lost your damn mind. You know when I got with her, it's no longer me and her, it's us. It's we. You know our pronouns changed when we got together. As a man, you are responsible for upholding your end of the bargain in the relationship emotionally. That means quality time. That means care and respect. I love my but I don't owe you no mother quality time. Ain't nothing soft about hanging with the woman in which you want to spend the rest of your life with. And you meaning to tell me you gonna be around some dudes that's gonna make it seem like you soft and you simping and you pandering because you want to hang out with your lady? Listen, for every guy that thinks that way, try loving a woman you actually like.
All right, all right, all right. Thank you, everyone over there. It's Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch for tuning in. Also on Instagram. If you're enjoying this topic, please submit a subscribe. And I'm telling you, we really appreciate it. But make sure y'all, because I might need to take this slot here with DJ Mac. But we are taking some in for the October domestic abuse. See, he's low. Domestic abuse, to tell your story in order to change your life and others out there breaking your silence. Make sure you get in contact Dwight or myself, Spicy Gray, and we'll get you on to tell your story. Also, we're going to reschedule this program here, visitation fee for next week. Tune in live and make sure you set that notification so you won't miss out on what these boys are bringing in fire. Now over to Dwight.
Well. Welcome back. About the boo-boo and the washing and all that stuff. But look.
Wish you would. Did you just hear that genius speak? Did you just hear that genius speak?
Oh, but
Did you
mind you,
just
he
hear
was a
that
young
genius of a
genius.
black man speak? A
Yeah,
young genius. I
that
will
young
say what he
that you
was,
just
a
said you
young
want here to
genius.
read the lips off a young one.
Oh, Lord.
Help us, Lord.
I did not say that. Listen here. His lips wasn't shining. So let's continue. I heard this young genius speak. And that young genius speak said, did you mean to tell me that you didn't understand that when me and her got together, that mean that's we? Me and her? And you want me to come out and disrespect a we because of a you? Man, stop playing with me. Beat it with the jokes.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna put this like this. people have been in and out of relationships, breaking up, this and that. So ain't no guarantee. Just like ain't no guarantee on whatever. I feel like in the video we just saw, I agree with the dude. If I'm gonna have a choice to pick my woman compared to the boys, yeah, I'm gonna hang out with my woman. Now every person need their own space because there's gonna be times you're gonna like, hey girl, do something with your girls because you know you can be too cluttered up and you need your own space. But what kills me is that a lot of people take a lot of things too serious. Now, like I said, that last video we just saw, he's talking all this and that. That's fine. But if you're gonna be in love with this woman, I mean, it's a little bit off the topic. Marry that woman, then marry her, make her your wife. You know, that's my girl. I'll die for her. Then make her your wife and everything. But get into a relationship, like Keisha said earlier, you just start to get to know each other. So you're gonna learn your dislikes, your likes, and stuff like that. You're not gonna know everything about a person when you start dating them. Shit, you can date their ass for 2 years and still don't know nothing about them. But other than that, yeah, everybody need their space. And like Mr. Max said, yeah, I'm gonna sit there and enjoy. If I don't like something, if she like it, I'll sit there and watch Roots or whatever with her because she likes it, because that's my woman. I'm gonna do that shit with her, regardless if I like it or not. You know, I'm not gonna leave her because we have little dislikes on shit. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna stay with her because I love the woman, unless otherwise. But everybody on this topic make great points of views. I love it. I like it when it get hot like that. So, I don't know, whoever want to say sometime, you know, you the young one in here, go ahead and give us a little details. That video you just saw. Do you agree with that young man? The video we just saw, the last one.
Partially agree with him. I believe it's politically correct to choose your guy friends over your woman under a condition if she gives you an ultimatum. That is the worst thing a woman can actually do in a relationship, is give your man an ultimatum. That means they have a choice to actually leave the house or stay with you.
Okay, so as long as they talk about it and she agrees, so that's what you're saying, and so then it's okay for him to go hang out with the boys on a night or two. That's what you're saying?
Exactly.
Okay. Mac, how you feel about that last video we saw with that young man saying what he was saying?
Man, where is y'all at?
Where am I?
I don't care. Hold on, I can hit the button too.
Will you answer the question?
Where is y'all at? First of all, this man was talking about a man. Can I listen here? You dipping and diving and don't know what's happening. Let me get it out. How can y'all compare what a man and a woman do to what a young man and a young woman do? A young woman gives a young man ultimatums. A grown woman can't give a man an ultimatum because she already know he not going. Mm-hmm. There is nowhere in the sentence that is stated. When he's talking about that, so listen. How do I perceive it? Let me listen. Let's say it's me and Kiki, right? Let's say it's me and Kiki, right? If Kiki say to me, baby, hold on. See, look at the bullshit. Look at the bullshit before I even get the sentence out. If Kiki say to me, baby, the garbage is full and recycle come around tomorrow, I need you to take out the recycle and I need you to take the trash out because the trash man and the recycle man gonna run tomorrow. You know what that's called? Two responsible adults having a conversation. You know what this is called? Now let me tell you something. Nigga, I'm sick and tired of you. You don't even take the garbage out. What the bam? You getting on my goddamn nerves. That's young women and young men shit. Grown folks don't participate like that. Grown folks participate like this. Hey, baby, what you need me to do? You want something from the store? I'm finna walk to the store. I'm finna ride to the store. I'm finna go to the store. Somebody gonna take me. What you need? Oh, you don't need nothing? Okay, well, I'm in the store, baby. I'm gonna get this for you anyway because you said you didn't want it, but I'm gonna get it anyway because I know you like this type of shit. Grown folks know how to move. You can't tell me nothing about no grown man and no grown woman because we know how to move. So now, when y'all get to talk about, oh my God, listen, that's a problem. Men think about solutions. We think about, okay, my baby like sweet tart. Candy. I'm gonna buy 9 of these motherfuckers, so she ain't gotta buy these motherfuckers no more this month. And I know it's a piece of the candy in there that she don't like. She gonna give them all to me, but I'm gonna get the rest to her, and we gonna be cool. You see what I'm saying? That's how men move. So when you get to talking about, oh my God, and listen, men don't move like that. Men move in accordance with law. We do
Not
not
all of them,
move
Mac.
how young people
Not
move,
all
and
of
that's
them.
because, see,
I'm
you
gonna have
trying
to
to
suggest.
equate men that is of. Hold on, you're trying to equate men that's of a certain age to be grown. They are not grown. They just have attained grown man's
So
age.
you
So
telling me
there's a
that
lot of men that are 55.
grown men
Ho.
can't do all of this?
Let me finish.
Come on, let's get it.
Let me answer to you. There are some men that are 45, 55, 65 that don't think about you. There are some men that are 45, 55, 65 that think about you before they think about themselves. And they know they went to the store for themselves, but they say, wait a minute, what does she want out of here? What would she want? Oh, she like cookies and cream ice cream. She like butter pecan. Oh, it's kind of cold for that. She want this. She like this type of soup. She like that's what I'm saying to you. When we're talking, listen, don't think that I'm buzzed because I ain't. There are men that move on levels that young men have yet to attain to. Does that mean that you are less than a man than me? No, that just means that you haven't attained the levelship that I have. So I know in order to keep the peace in my household, I'm going to take care of the bullshit while I'm out in the street. So when, hey, we need some garbage bags. And why do we need some garbage bags? Because she said last night we need some garbage bags. So let me buy some garbage bags. So when I go in the house, I got garbage bags so I can take the garbage out so she can complain about me with the garbage that's already in the fucking house. And that's all I'm saying. A lot of y'all go through nagging with women because you ain't thinking forward. You thinking about the shit that she nagging you about. I'm not thinking about what she's talking about. I'm thinking about what needs to be done. What needs to be done? She need her toes done. And I ain't thinking about you need your toes done because you said you need your toes done. I'm thinking about you need your toes done because I like pretty toes. Do your toes. Here's the money. Go get it done. I don't even want to hear nothing else about it. Please come back with your toes done. You see what I'm saying? It's a different level. We are not the same. Please stop putting us in the same category.
I've seen
And I'm
grown
done.
people. I've seen grown people, grown men that don't do what you say, because not all men do that. They grown, age-wise, they grown. But they don't do that. And I've seen grown women give grown men ultimatums. You either gonna do this or this. So I've seen it.
And
Now
that
you
and
speaking of a
that comes
small,
with a
but you're speaking of a
and again,
small
yes,
group.
I am speaking of a small group,
However,
and
these
that
other
small
men,
group has
they're
attained a
grown as
level of
well.
maturity.
They're
That
grown
small
and they're
group that you're
mature,
talking about.
but it's all where the mindset is. So
Okay, one more
you
time,
may not
Kiki.
think like that
Kiki,
every
listen.
single time. You
I'm
know,
not talking
because
about
we can
those.
we can all
I'm
get
not
in our
talking
little
about those because even the
ways.
men that have reached that, even the men that have reached the maturity level that you just pointed out, we still make mistakes. But I'm talking about for us that think about this shit 80% of the time. The 20% of the time, the women that I deal with or the woman that I'm dealing with, she knows he gonna fuck up somewhere down the line. But he take care of 80% of the business. So I can't really bitch and complain and moan with him because he takes care of the business 80% of the time. Now, there's a lot of women that got men that take care of the business 80% of the time, but they still bitch, complain, moan, gossip,
And
walk the
then
band,
those are
buzz, and
the
skip.
ones that go
Those
hang out with
women,
their homeboys.
Exactly.
Those
I
are the
said
ones
women,
that
I
go
said
hang out with
women,
their
not
homeboys.
men. I said women, not men. You got women that's hanging with
Well,
their
that's why the
homeboys, then
women
that's
go
she
hang
for the
out with their
streets.
homegirls. It's the same. It's the same on both
She
sides.
for the
You can have a
streets.
mature
She for
man.
the streets. She
Don't
for
Okay,
the
mean
why?
she for no
streets.
street. Boy,
Why?
hush.
Why does she gotta be for the streets? Because she's doing the same thing the man doing.
Because one more time, if your man is taking care of the business 80% of the time, but in that small 20% he fuck up, and you want to hold him accountable for that 20 instead of understanding that 80 that he's doing, then you
And
for the
is.
streets.
And
And you
I'm
need
gonna
to
hold
be
him.
in the
I'm gonna
streets.
hold my man responsible for the whole 100. You don't get no breaks. You get the you gonna
Do
be
you hear
charged for the
yourself?
whole
Do you
100
hear yourself?
because
I
I'm
can't
going
get a
to charge
break. Do you
myself.
hear? Do you hear?
No,
I can't make a
no,
mistake, so
no.
I'm supposed to walk on water like Jesus. I'm
I
supposed
ain't
to be
called you no
Jesus in your
Jesus,
life.
but I'm saying if you know
Yeah,
that you
yeah,
got
you said you gonna
20%
hold me
room,
percent
listen.
100% at
If
a
you
time.
know that you
I'm not
got 20%
100% nigga.
room for fuck ups, then that need to be a 1% chance. Because the rest of that time you need to be trying to be on your point and on your game. Because
Moses Christ.
the man,
So
because
then,
I'm
what
gonna
about
bring
your
100%.
20%?
believe
Even
What
on
that's
my
about
worst
what
day, I'm gonna
what
bring
about your
100%.
20%?
to
But what
keep
about your
fire
you can bring
going.
100% all you want to. See, if the men that fuck up 80%, that fuck up 20% of the time, they bring their 100, but that 20% kicks in. You have to understand that
So then that's
there's no perfect
120.
human being on this world. So
No, I
there's
ain't
no
asking you
perfect
to be
human being.
perfect. I'm not
So
asking you
again,
to be
so
perfect.
again,
But
so
but
you
but
you just
don't
said
Okay,
you
bring
gonna
me
hold them
80.
100%.
let's
You
go.
just said it.
Right. Bring me 100. Don't bring me 80.
Okay, give me the screen.
Oh
Give me
my
the
God.
screen.
Well, how about I bring
Okay,
you
okay.
zero? Let's continue on.
And I'll bring you the
I'm
mute button.
living
As
the
I said, I need the screen. I need the
freedom.
screen. Network
I'm a mute.
notification. Please, network notification. Let's tone down a little bit on the language. Also, let's go ahead and move on to the next segment.
Okay.
Let the host take the flow, please.
Wait a minute. Now, Karen wanted to say something. Go ahead, Karen.
I believe the 80-20%. Reason why I believe the 20% belongs to the woman. The woman is the one that keeps the fire going. You know what I'm saying? If the man that's doing the 80% cuts up, she's gonna bring that 20% in and make him 100%, and then bring it back to 80. So he's taking care of business.
So you don't think that both people need to bring 100%?
I necessarily don't think they
You ain't got 100%.
Depending on
Yes,
the
you do.
situation that's going on. If the woman is, she's making bread, she's the breadwinner, and the man's the breadwinner too, y'all can bring 100% together, be 200. But if she's, trying to build something small like a little hair salon or something, he can be that 80% and she can do that 20. But if he starts messing
While
up,
she's working on her 100%.
exactly. So if
Why don't you work on your 80% so I could be your 20%? Why you got to work on 100? Just be 80, just like I am.
Well, that's not the way the power of man works. The path of man, you got to be the breadwinner. You got to be that 80%, regardless of the situation you in. Even if the girl's bringing the 80%,
You to introduce
gotta bring
finance
it.
into this. I'm sorry. We were just talking about the relationship. I didn't know we was talking about the money part too. But let's continue.
I mean, it's all bundled up. You know what I mean?
Can't have one without the other.
That's why they tricked y'all. Because money ain't got nothing to do with love.
Find yourself
Nothing.
a husband and a wife.
Money ain't got nothing to do with commitment. Nothing to do with loyalty. Nothing to do with communication. Nothing to do with camaraderie.
Let
nothing.
him finish
They
his statement,
fooled
Max.
y'all
Let
with
him finish what he's
thinking that
saying.
finance got something to do with it. I heard them. I heard them. But I'm gonna let them talk. Go ahead.
I'm not saying that the whole relationship's revolving around money. That's just from a business standpoint. What I'm trying to get at is the man doing the 80% is taking care of the house, the kids, the wife, going to work, coming back, doing his due. The woman with the 20% is being the emotional support, keeping a fire kindled, bringing the love to the table, affection, and all the extracurricular activities.
Okay.
Knowing that's what makes the 100%.
Okay.
It could be vice versa.
Okay, can I ask the young brother something?
On by society. It's like,
go ahead.
Why is he being
Can I ask that young brother something? Because that sounds so interesting, and I love your point. I love that. I love what you just said. And let me tell you something. I'm going to stamp that and put that in my wallet. So, with the 80% that you said that the man does, and the 20% that the woman has to do because the man is going to fall short of his 20. It's just inevitable because we're not perfect human beings. You understand what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Perfect. You'd be bored.
So if we're not perfect human beings, then why is it that you're upset with me about 20% and not happy with me about 80%?
That's where the
Because
social
I didn't say
pressure
that you had to
comes
be perfect. Just that's what I'm gonna
I
bring.
was talking to the
I don't.
man, ma'am. I was
Oh, I thought.
talking
Well,
to
you
the
asked.
man. I just want to hear what the
Well,
man
he
said.
didn't ask
I
you
said
that.
I want to talk
He
to the
didn't.
man.
But he didn't
I'm
make that
asking
comment. I
him.
mean,
He
he
didn't
never
ask
said bring
me, but
100.
I'm asking him.
Oh
No,
well, I'm saying
he
he never
didn't.
said
I'm
bring
talking
100.
about 80 versus 20. I said, why is it that the woman is not happy with the 80%, but she's upset with the 20? I didn't say nothing
He's not a
about the
woman.
100. I'm talking to the man though. I only asked him because he made the statement. So I'm asking
Okay.
him what he thinks about it because we're talking to the younger generation, right? So I'm only asking what he thinks.
So what you think, Karen?
I'll have to hear the question again. I'm sorry.
But also,
One more again.
ask to
Okay.
chime in.
When man, if the
You
man
want to hear me?
if the man is stepping, yes, ma'am. What you got to say, Spice? Go ahead, baby.
Okay, before you complete, this is why also I had suggested to the host to bring a woman's perspective in because
Mm-hmm.
yes, you're asking him a question, but also from a woman's perspective, she's letting you know from a woman's level.
I
Mm-hmm.
get that, but in order to get to ask Kiki, I got to ask the man what he thinks first, and then get to Kiki. You see, it was a chain reaction in this. I didn't get the whole thing out.
Okay,
I want to know what he thinks so I can know what she's. Who the fuck? Who are you?
What are you talking about?
Oh my God! Oh hey y'all! No, somebody just walked in the house without knocking, so I just
okay,
had
you
to
just
see.
had a bipolar moment. Go
So
ahead, Kyra.
anywho, as I was saying, if the 80% of the man is being complete, but the woman has a problem with the 20%, as a man, what do you think that the woman has a problem with that 20%? What do you think her problem is?
The responsibility. She feels like she don't have to do anything, just being a lump on a log. She thinks that the man should carry the 100% because of modern day society's propaganda is persuading her that's the right thing. That's politically correct. But in all reality, it's not.
Oh, okay, now Kiki, what you think? See what I'm saying?
Well, when I say bring 100%, so you know how people in relationships would be like, we 50-50, we 60-40, we 70-30.
Mm-hmm.
I want a whole piece of pie. I don't want a 50 piece of a half a piece of pie. I don't want 30-70 when it comes to pie. I want a whole pie. I want him to bring a whole pie. It has nothing to do with you being perfect. We are both going to strive to bring our best. If you don't bring your 80, your 20, I'm not going to be upset with you because I know in the background you trying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bring my 100 because if I don't make my 80, my 70, my 60, my 40, you know that in the background I'm trying. I'm not going to stop at 40 because I think you're going to bring the 60 or you stop at the 60 because you think I'm bringing the 40. That's what women he doing 50, I'm
Now
doing
you see
50.
why I love to pick brains. I told Kiki this before we even got here. This is why I love to pick brains. I only accepted this question and posed this question because I wanted to hear both a male and female's perspective of it. I told Kiki this before we even got to before we got here. So again, I told her this. So why can't I pick her brain and let her give me the 1,000 on it? Let me pick her brain. I love it. Let's keep going.
I do
Well,
agree.
The flow is I'm sorry, go ahead, Kyron.
go ahead, Karen.
Oh, I do agree on that. On you providing the 1% passively,
Mm-hmm.
while the man's bringing his 80%. But I still believe that the man, being the breadwinner, he's bringing food to the table. He's keeping the lights on. The best you can do is be that person to keep him pushing forward. That support. If you're not doing that correctly, everything's going to fall apart slowly. but
Okay,
surely.
okay. So then let
No,
me
I
ask
think
you,
that
bro.
comes from both
Let me
people
ask you,
pushing
being bro.
together.
Okay, okay. So
Go
let
ahead,
me
man.
ask you then, bro. Don't you think that you being the person that's keeping the lights on, paying all the bills, making sure she's straight, making sure the kids are straight, making sure that everything we got to do is straight? Don't you think that that's not 80% but 100%? And the reason why I asked that is because we were talking about 80 versus 20, but I put 80 versus 20 out there to be able to have a diverse conversation to say that the man ain't really pushing 80, he's really pushing 100. And as he pushes 100, then that informs his woman that, hey, he's doing everything that he needs to do. What about you?
That's where the 20% comes from. I believe there's no
Okay,
such
my
thing as
G.
a man. I believe there's no such thing as a man pushing 100%. No matter what relationship status that you're in, you're always going to push 80, and the woman's going to push 20. Reason why?
But let me
So
ask you
what
something.
happens?
Let
So
me ask
Kyrie,
you.
what happens when that man can no
Oh,
longer
I'm
push
cold. I'm cold.
80%?
I'm
Or
cold.
what happens when that
Well, I'm
woman
cold.
doesn't bring her 20%? Because see, you have some marriages that are off because not everybody thinks the same.
But wait a minute,
Okay,
Keisha,
so
Keisha,
when
a lot of these guys are talking because they're just talking in relations. And now I agree with you saying because it's a marriage. These guys are talking, I guess, because it's two different. You got relationships and you marry. So I don't know which one they're talking about because they just talking to be talking.
well,
But
I'm talking about a marriage. I was talking about a
okay,
marriage. Kyron, are
there
you
you go.
talking about a marriage or a relationship?
Both.
Well,
Well, you're not
that don't
gonna
make
get
no
that
sense.
number out of a
Okay,
relationship
but that
now.
don't make
That's
no sense
I
because
mean,
Okay,
people are always
let me ask him
evolving.
something.
hold up for a second. I sat here and listen, and like I said, there's two coins to each story. Now, what y'all saying with this?
Come on, Mr. D. I like that.
Okay, hold up. That's different between relationships and marriage. Now, Keisha, I agree with her on the marriage. That's a whole totally different ball game compared to a quote unquote relationship. Because a lot of relationships don't work and you break up. Now, if I don't put my 100%, it's gonna be a man and wife. Relationship. You can put what the hell y'all want to put in that shit. But in marriage, that's when your ass become 100%. Now, Keisha, go ahead and say what you was gonna say.
no. I had asked Kyron which one was he referring to. Is he referring? And he said both. So go ahead and elaborate on that.
Yeah, please elaborate on that.
In the modern day age, there's a lot of relationships, boyfriend, girlfriend, however you want to prefer to say it. They're always doing premarital things. They're moving in together, premarital sex, all the whatnot, the whole nine. So when I see that perspective, I feel like the 80-20 comes into play.
Okay, hang
You're
on,
in a house
hang on.
together.
Hang on. So let's get this straight. If let's say you're in a relationship, say you're in a year relationship, should you? So what you believe? You think it still be the same? Just speaking as a young man, I'm not gonna do all of that unless I'm jumping the broom, because this is when you get all this. Oh, she did me this way, or blah blah blah, because the relationship is broke up. So what you saying? Well, you in a relationship, that's what you'll do, or you prefer? Because you keep saying both, but there will be one. If I'm a man, I'm putting 100% in my marriage, because that's me and my wife. We are as one. In relationship, you don't know what's going to happen. But you can go ahead and continue with that.
You're absolutely correct on that part. Being in a relationship and bringing the 80-20, anything can happen. Anything can be spontaneous. But being in a marriage, let me dabble over there a little bit. Being in a marriage, yeah, it's completely different. There's a different standpoint. There's a different perspective. Your eyes are going to be open a little bit wider to the understanding that y'all are dependent on each other.
Okay.
Bringing the 80-20%, that makes y'all 100.
Okay.
Because y'all together on it. Y'all are married. Y'all jumped the broom. Y'all are depending on each other to keep each other straight for the rest of y'all's lives.
Well, that's the one, the man, when the man choose that woman, as Max said, this is the one I want to be with the rest of my life, because we bonding like that. We gonna be as one, because when you get married, you become one. When you do relationships, as we all know, relationships don't always work out, and a lot of money gets spent. A lot of people. I used to work at court, and I used to see this stuff all the time. But marriage, not saying just because you're married, it's going to stay like that forever. But when you become married, that's when I believe, you should do 100%. That's just my take on it. Max, I think Max trying to say something. Is his mic off or something or what? Spicy, if his mic off or something?
I cut it off on purpose because I didn't want to disturb y'all because I don't want to be disturbed when I talk. You niggas is pump faking and y'all musty for pump faking. So I'm going to tell y'all in front of everybody, listen here. I'm not coming to no woman a piece of me when goddamn it I know I can be the whole me at this woman. If you fuck up who I am and mistreat me, I'm sorry, if you misuse me, if you mistreat me, or if you try to misguide our love, you pump faking. I'm coming into any relationship that I'm with a woman 100% me. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to switch up. I'm not going to add on. I'm not going to do none of that. I'm going to let you know who you dealing with so that you can make up your mind if you want to deal with me on a long-term basis or if you in this to play. And if you in this to play, I'm going to figure this out really quick. So with what I'm saying, if you're in this to play games, it's all right. But that's only your loss. And I don't have to explain that shit to God because he up there watching while you're playing games. So I don't have nothing to pump fake with you. I'm going to be Mac. I'm going to be Mike. I'm going to be me 1,000% in the game. When I meet you, I'm going to introduce you to who I am. I'm going to love you 100%. I'm going to give to you 100%. I'm going to hold you 100% because that's what I want and that's what I expect. Now, if you playing games, as a woman, that's no problem. I will get rid of your ass quicker than FedEx drop you off at the door. No problem.
Now, see, on that part right
no
there,
problem.
Said, hang on, Mac. Hang on for 1 second. What I'm saying, that now I agree with you on that. You come as yourself as 100. That you should. But I'm saying, like, when it comes to finance, the money part and everything, like you said, if she's acting up, you're going to get rid of her. That's why I said come as 100 with the money and social and the other thing, as Kyla says, because I'm going to be real with you. Unless I'm going to marry that woman, I'm not going to give my money to her to build no damn business, especially if the relationship don't work. And I lose what I put into her business. That's why I said, being married is a whole different thing when you want to do all of that. But I get what Mac's saying. Yeah, you come as 100, be just true to you when you get into a relationship and everything. Just be faking about it. This is who you are. Take me or leave me, or however it is. So I agree with that.
Yeah, I also agree with both of y'all. What Max said, I'm gonna bring 100% of me. I'm gonna bring my personality in there. You're going to get to know me, but that's a whole different layer.
Mm-hmm.
That's a different layer that you're going to provide. That doesn't involve that.
And do you understand? Do you understand why I say I'm different than most men? Because I'm going to come in the game 100%. Hold on, baby. I got you. I'm gonna come in the game 100%. Right? Watch this. I'm not going to deduct nothing from a woman. What a woman deducts, she deducted it from herself. So if you don't want to be 100. If you don't want to be 110, 120, 105, whatever it is, that has everything to do with you. It has nothing to do with me. I'm not going to take 100 from me because you want it to be 75, because you want it to be 80, because you want it to be 60. I'm going to conduct myself as the man that I am, and I'm not going to listen. I'm going to spend money. I'm going out to eat. I'm going to the movies. I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to love my life. I don't give a damn if you in this to scheme or if you in this to connive or you really want a good man. I don't care what you do because the money that I lose, that's really nothing. Because guess what? In the end, you got to explain you to God. I don't have to explain you because he's watching the whole situation. So if you ain't nothing but a bald head, scallywag, busty back heifer, that's okay. Because God know who you is when I get there.
Watch your language.
That's why I said all your.
I said was musty back heifer. I didn't cuss.
That's why I
I
said
didn't
put all
cuss at
your
all.
cards
But all I'm
on the
saying is
table
if you're
when it
not going
comes
to
to
be a real
relationships.
woman with me, that's okay. Just like if you get with me and I'm not going to be a real man with you, I ain't got that to explain to you. I got to explain to
Mr.
God.
Mac,
And that's
Mr.
what's
Mac,
wrong with a
before
lot of
you get
people.
Mr. Mac,
Y'all got a problem with explaining things. Hold up. Y'all got a problem with explaining things to each other. I don't have a problem with explaining nothing to no man or no woman on this planet. The only thing I'm worried about is how I look in God's eyes. And so if you get up to God and you did wrong to me, you got to explain that to him. If I did wrong to you, I got to
Bree,
explain that to him. I don't care nothing about what y'all talking about as far as
Breathe,
what I
man,
did on this
breathe.
planet.
Hold up.
If it's man,
Take a
stop.
breath.
I'm
Okay,
done.
now
Mr.
I'm
Mac,
done.
proceed. What
listen,
you saying?
listen. Before you date anybody, I don't know if you date now, but before you date anybody, can you please write a thesis, a resume, because you have a lot of things. You have a lot of things, and by the time you get done explaining all these things to her, she either then fell asleep or gone somewhere else. You got a lot of requirements and a lot of this and a lot of that.
She my only
See,
my
you
only
finna get some more.
requirements for a woman. My only requirements for a woman is that she does right by God. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care
Well, you
nothing
didn't gave
about what
about
you do by
60
me.
requirements.
Do right by God. If you say I did, but 60 requirements come from God. It don't come from me. God
Well,
says that a woman is supposed to do this, and that. God says that a man is supposed to do this, and that. I don't have a million
Well,
requirements
then
for a
just
woman.
tell her to
The
go
only
to the
requirements
Bible,
that I got for a woman,
read the Bible, and then come back and
exactly,
see if she can
the
still
Bible,
date
the
you.
Quran, the Injil, the Torah, whatever book you
Tell
read,
her to go
go
look in
to it
there
and
and
see
see if
what
she can
God say you got to do.
and
That's,
see
that's
if
all I'm
what she
agree
saying.
with
say.
you,
That's
DJ.
all I'm saying.
that's why I said put all your cards on the table. That way
I,
it won't be no damn confusion. Put all your damn cards on the table.
My
I understand
requirements are
your
nothing.
standpoint, DJ. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Go
No, he
ahead,
was
bro.
just
It's
making
you,
Go
a
your
ahead.
flow.
statement. Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
Kyron.
Oh shoot. I understand what you're coming from, DJ, but speaking from a young man's perspective, and I'm looking at the generation that I'm in, uh not everybody in a relationship or marriage is not going to follow the path of God. They're going to do their own thing. They're going to do it their own way, and they're going to, face them eventually. But the way I
Well,
see it, the man brings the expectations to the table. That'll be the boundaries. That'll be the thing that you will address at the very beginning. If you're bringing a woman that you hold married to into your household, your solitude, your castle, place of peace, you're gonna set down some boundaries, some expectations. You want her to be that emotional support when your boss
well,
is up your neck.
let me add something on to that because now I ain't saying all men. Now, if a man is out here and you ain't got your own place, you ain't got much to say if you moving in with a woman. Cause if you moving in with a woman and your ass ain't on that lease,
And I'm not
who?
doing that. Who doing that?
Okay,
It's 2024. Who doing
I'm
that?
not
That's
saying
crazy
you,
talk.
Mac. I'm saying men, especially some
There's
of
a
the
lot of
young men.
youngins doing that.
A lot of young men are doing that. If you out here with a woman,
Bless y'all
I mean,
soul. Bless you.
well, that's what I'm saying because you ain't got much to say. You always say she wear the pants in the house.
Your mama still calling the shots. If
Yeah.
you move in with
Well,
your mama,
hey, that's my.
with anybody, girl or the boy,
Mm-hmm,
your mama is
mm-hmm.
pretty much still calling the shots. Y'all both have
And
just become
Kiki.
her kids.
And Kiki, that's why I love what you just said because and I swear on my daddy casket, may I lie right here. I told my mama, I said, baby, I love you, honey, and I go to the end of this world for you, and I battle with Satan and anybody else that got something bad to say about you. But one thing I can't do is live with you. I love you, mama, but I can't do that. I
Yeah.
would rather be in a homeless shelter. I would rather be in a homeless shelter than live with my mama. And I love my mama to death. I do. My mama is 73. I love her to
Mm-hmm.
death, and I will go to war with my mama. For my mama, excuse me, not with her, but for her. I would die for my mama. But one
Mm-hmm.
thing I can't do is live with that woman because I understand what Kiki just said, and there's no way you finna implement a motherfucking thing over me because I am God's son, and as the rest of the men in here, we are all God's men. So ain't no way I'm finna move in with my mama. Hell to the no.
But that's the part. See, Mark, that's the part I'm talking about when it comes to homies over. Because if you stand with the woman and you always there with her, but you living with her, and then you decide to go with your boys, and she give you issues on it. Yeah, she gonna give you because you playing on her grounds. You, as that old saying goes, you living under my roof, so it's my roof. Am I correct or not?
You are now talking about young women that don't have the maturity that a grown woman has.
That's right.
And
that's
again, I'm going to stand.
Grown women too.
I'm going to stand on that. I'm going to listen. Grown does not make age. Grown makes maturity. And so again, I'm going to stand on the fact that if a woman and a man, say a man lives with a woman, right? And a woman says, I'm going out shopping with my mama. I'll be back later on today. If he got an issue with that you know his maturity level is in the motherfucking toilet and you need to get the fuck away from him. I'm sorry for my language. I'm sorry for my language, but you need to get away from that man because that man is immature.
Okay.
I'm sorry. He's immature.
Hello. Let's save that topic. I know they're not going to air this one here, but it'll still be on YouTube. But let's save that there for another topic to where we could talk about men moving in with their girls.
Oh, snap.
Ain't nothing wrong with moving in with if your girl is a woman. I don't think it's nothing wrong with it.
Save it for another topic.
So
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Damn, Spicy.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's get juicy. God dang.
Hold on.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I like spankings. That really hurt.
Boy, y'all crazy. But look, everybody, especially the younger generation, you know, like I said, I mean, because I had to agree. Y'all generation is totally different from where we came from.
Yes, it is.
I mean, it is. I ain't gonna lie, I call it the Twilight Zone. I'm just got to
absolutely
the Twilight Zone and everything because it's just crazy. But but this is a topic that needed to be talked about. I mean, I love the energy. Well, I mean, the disagree, the agree. It's something that needed to be talked about, and I love it. And I like when people bring that fire, and I like people when they be themselves. Mac, I agree with a lot of things you said. Yeah, you be yourself 100, and the person can't take you for not being 100. That's why I say you put your cards on the table.
King Frazier in the building. I see you, King.
You know, so and Keisha, you always bring it in time, and you had a lot of things that said.
And I love what Kiki had to bring to the table because listen, me and Kiki had a discussion before this live, and like I said, I love picking Kiki's brain because she's my peer. I don't look at her as less than me. I look at her as my equal, and so therefore I love challenging her, even though. In the challenge, I know she gonna bring the bullshit, but it is what it is because we love to challenge each other that way, and that's how chess is played.
But
thank you, King DJ.
What's
Kyra, you did a good job. You did a good job today.
Absolutely. Let me salute that, brother. Please come back. I would love to see you come back and be with us, Mr. Kelly. I would love to see you come back and be with us because I honor you as a young man of the new generation that has his own mind.
Yeah.
You got to understand, as an older generation, we got our own mind. You as the new generation, you got your own mind. And even though you might think I don't agree with a lot of the things that you say, I really do, but I'm going to challenge you because that's just how it is.
Yeah.
That's just how it is, bro. I'm going to challenge you.
Great job.
I wouldn't be a great man if I didn't challenge your thoughts.
Now, Spicy, since you want to have that show, I want to have a show about people not wiping people booties when they're married together.
Oh my God! Hit this motherfucker.
This is serious. You know, because if the man, let's say the man becomes paralyzed, he can't brush his teeth, wipe his, the balls and all that stuff. Come on now.
That should be under the topic. How well do you honor your vows?
Well, exactly.
Yeah, because it does say sickness and death.
Yeah, and there you go. That
Yeah, it
means
does.
that means if I get sick and I boo boo on myself, you gotta get in there and wipe it up. Okay.
Gotta wipe it up, Spice.
Look, I ain't expecting no nurse. I'm expecting you get in there and feel on there. You want think about it. You want some other woman to rub on my stuff? Huh? Think about that. Yeah. That's how cheating gets started.
Now then she no.
See, I ain't gonna play with him. But y'all
I'm
make
so
sure
glad he listen. I'm so glad I'm so glad the host challenged you and not me, because you can't mute me. You can't mute the host. You ain't gonna mute the host. So I'm glad he challenged you.
Spicy,
Okay,
you know I
now
love
you're muted just for saying that. Talk to yourself. But as I was finna say, make sure y'all tune in next Saturday as we have the visitation fee where the man has to pay just to see his son. And then the unspoken heart discussion hour. We'll be back next Saturday when we be talking about the visitation fee. But don't forget, Grown Men Talking will be coming back next Friday. The thin line between love and disrespectful kids. How much should a man take when it comes down to stick kids being disrespectful?
Lord have mercy. Yeah, I can't wait to talk about that. I can't wait to talk about that. Look, we just from Mac, myself, Kyron, Kiki. Look, this has been a great show. We need to do more shows like this. Hey, what Mac doing? Wait a minute. Hey, Mac, you need to play that song before we go out, dog.
Unmute me. To the hell mute me so I can get back in here.
You know what?
That's
You
what I'm
don't
saying.
have a quota of 2 cuss words, period. If you say any more than that, you gonna be muted for 30 minutes.
So then check this out. Under hell, was that 1 or 2?
You can group them together how you want to.
Let me get back.
You're gonna use your quota.
Hey, to the people that's watching, and I know y'all like this motherfucker right here, because y'all ain't gonna broadcast this. I understand it. So let's keep it going.
Go ahead.
Okay, this is what I got to say, and this is it, right?
1 minute.
We all go through our things. Moses Christ. Can I please get a complete thought, Kiki, without you challenging
Your time
me?
is running. You better talk.
One complete thought, Pimp. No, because you keep on. You keep on what you keep on. So, okay, again, as we continue on. So, you know what? I ain't got nothing to say.
TCDs and apologize and all, so I decided to squash it. He's still a punk though.
Home is over, homie. Home is over, homie. Home is over, homie. Shoot to the whole man. Shoot to the whole man.
You remember Purple Rain? Ain't rolling with no dicks. The bitches ain't shit. You saw my.
I'm not playing that. That's garbage. I am not playing that. That is trash. We can get. Hey, peace and love to everybody.